Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you are here. I want to begin by saying thank you to all of my subscribers and Patreon members, and to let you know that I truly do appreciate you. So for today, I have a bonus spread for Aquarius for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. I wanted to just give you something extra, Aquarius, because like I said, y'all always look out for me, so I just wanted to do this reading for you. It's just an extra reading, okay? It's going to have an extended, so if you want to take a look at the extended, as you know, all the information is going to be down in the description box below. Okay, so before I begin, I have a disclaimer. It's a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. So, like I said, this is going to be a bonus spread for you, Aquarius, because you always have my back. You always watch my videos. You always, make my stuff go viral, and I'm really want to let you know that I appreciate you for it. So this is going to be a spread about you and your person. I asked Spirit a series of 5 questions. I went ahead and dealt out the cards because I didn't want this to be overly long. So we're going to go through each of the cards. The top row represents you. The bottom row represents your person. Okay. All right. So before we begin that, we're going to pull some Soul's Journey Lessons cards to see what Spirit wants to talk to you about with this reading. Okay. All right. So this is for Aquarius Spirit. Okay. So the card you got was Patience. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. All right. That's pretty much sums up what's going on here. Okay. For those of you who are interested in, going through this awakening and being with the other person in this situation, patience is called for. A lot of patience. Okay. And like I said, the way you help yourself, the way you help yourself to be more patient is by not focusing on the other person and focusing on yourself, okay? And living the best life you can live, Aquarius, while you're on your own, okay? Because that's going to dictate how well things run when you're with your person. Because you got to realize this. If you can have an amazing life by yourself, you can have an even more amazing life with your person, okay? You got to think about it like that. Because if you're living your life, as if you're half a person and you're waiting for someone else to come and complete you, that's not going to work. All right. If that's the way you've been doing things in the past, you got to let that go. Spirit is saying to let that go. Okay. You can have an amazing relationship with this person, but you have to focus on yourself first. You have to get your life together first. Okay. Because you have to think about this. In order to let someone else in your life and for you to have a relationship with that person, that is going to require you to add an extra thing to your plate. Think of it like this. All right. So if you've already got 6, 7 other areas of your life and you add this extra thing to your plate, if you have not gotten yourself together in the other areas of your life, adding someone to your life before you're ready is only going to stress you out, make things, worse. It's like, that guy, how you see those guys on TV, they have the sticks on the floor, those thin sticks, thin poles, and they're spinning plates. That's what life is like. So say you got 5 or 6 plates spinning on your own, right? And say one plate is about to drop, right? But you let somebody else come into your life before you fix that plate. What's going to happen if you do that? You're going to drop that plate. The plate that's about to drop is going to drop. And then probably the relationship plate is going to drop as well. Because once you have that kind of thing going on in your life, something going on in your life where you have to devote time and attention to it to fix it, it's going to take away from you trying to have a relationship. So this is what Spirit is trying to get you to do. Balance out all the other areas of your life first. Balance yourself out as a person and learn how to live in that balanced state and get used to it. And then you bring someone in. once you've learned how to spin all those plates, and it becomes not necessarily, easy, but easier, that's when it's going to be time for that person to come in. So you got to have patience, and you got to understand that, okay? Because trying to rush this and trying to, bring someone in before you're ready is just only going to end in disaster. And you don't want to fuck things up to the point, Aquarius, to where, your person doesn't want to be with you anymore, because of the things that have happened between the two of you, or you don't want to be with them anymore because you've triggered each other so much and had so many, bad experiences until you don't desire to be with that person anymore. So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I'm trying to stop the in and out, the person in and out, in and out, in and out, because I know that sucks and I know it hurts your feelings every time something like that happens. So if you prepare yourself, if you lay the foundation before this person even comes in, then like I said, you're going to have a chance. You're going to have the potential to have the life, not only the relationship, but to have the life of your dreams. Okay. Don't you want that? Because you got to realize you have to balance yourself out, and you have to continue to be balanced if you want this person to stay in your life. That's what you got to understand. Okay. So that's what you're learning how to do now, to balance yourself out and make that your daily, regular mode of living, is to live balanced. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get to these questions. All right. Let's start with the overall energy. The overall energy for this reading is going to be, this is for the both of you, is going to be the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is a card that talks about reunion. All right. So I feel like this is saying that both of you want the same thing. You both want to reunite. You both want to have a relationship together that, is amazing and that you can celebrate. Okay. Under this, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this represents the both of you moving towards each other very slowly. That this has always been, what is happening. You've been moving towards each other slowly, even when it looks like one or the both of you are running away. Okay. But the reason why is because, like I said, this is an awakening. You both want the same thing. You both want to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship, but it has to move this slowly, because see, this is spirit slowing it down as well. Because like I said, I just told you previously, you have to be ready to be able to handle a relationship of this magnitude, which means that it requires preparation. All right. And I feel like a lot of times, you may lose sight of that in all the obsession and the longing and the wanting and all that kind of stuff. You lose sight of it. Okay. Because like I said, this is not supposed to be primarily about this relationship. It's supposed to be about you going through your spiritual awakening and your person going through their spiritual awakening independently, so that then you come back, because the relationship is the reward. Okay. All right. Then we've got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is talking about someone, I feel like the both of you, because these cards are representing the both of you, that the both of you are feeling like you had a missed opportunity when it comes to this connection. You may be feeling rejected. Okay. Possibly feeling, defeated. But with this Four of Cups, remember, there's always an opportunity available. You just got to take a look. You just got to look up and see it. All right. So just because this person walked away from you, the two of you had a false start, it does not mean that it's the end. Okay. Like I said, what happened was supposed to happen. This is going on because you have growth to do. And so does your person. Okay. You have some growing to do, both of you. All right. Okay. So let's start with your card. The first question is, how do you represent yourself, Aquarius? Okay. And the card we have is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is Taurus energy. It's talking about, you wanting to have a higher level of commitment. This can also talk about a desire to be married. For some of you, you could be married with this Hierophant. Some of you may be married to your twin, because it's not uncommon. Like I tell you, it's not uncommon to find your twin when one or the both of you are married. It's also not uncommon for, people to be married to their twin and not realize it until the awakening starts to happen. You could be with this person for years, and then all of a sudden, you realize that this person is your twin and you didn't know and your person didn't know, okay? But with the Hierophant, like I said, I feel like this is you. This is what you've always wanted, which is to have, you know, a relationship, you know, a quality relationship that's like a higher level of commitment. You want something long-term, stable, and committed, okay? All right. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's start with clarifying the Three of Cups. Why is Three of Cups here, please, Spirit? Okay, so with the Three of Cups, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. We're going to back up and do the overall energy because I forgot. We're going to clarify. So Spirit is telling me they want me to clarify. So with the let's start with the Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords, this is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With this Queen of Swords, it's talking about being cut off and emotionally unavailable. This could be one or the both of you, okay? Because I feel like you've both gotten hurt in the past. Things haven't worked out for either one of you. So if this is you or a cross watcher, you have to get out of this energy, as I always tell you. Like I said, people are going to do things. People are going to hurt your feelings, because a lot of times what they're trying to do is, you know, they're trying to protect themselves from pain. And, you know, you're trying to do the same thing. But if you're in this energy, as I tell you, when you shut yourself off or close yourself off from other people, from this person, you're doing it to other people as well. So it's like you're building a prison for yourself. And that's not healthy. All right. You have to understand that things are going to happen. This is life. Okay. People are only acting in their best interest. They're only doing the best that they can do. Okay. So you got to understand that and not shut down in reaction to it, because people are going to always do things. Like I told you, you want to be in a relationship with this person, you got to understand that both of you are going to have to learn how to get along with each other. And there are going to be more times probably when this person inadvertently does things to hurt your feelings. And you can't jump up in this energy every time that happens. Otherwise, this is not going to work. Okay. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, again, is Spirit saying, you know, it's talking about being patient, patiently waiting. Okay. You planted your seeds for this, right? We're coming back to this card. You've planted your seeds, and now you just have to take your time and let things take its course. You can't plant a seed and keep digging it up to try to find out, you know, when is it gonna blossom? When is it gonna come? When is it gonna happen or whatever? You can't do that. That's why I tell you, take the focus off of the other person and focus on yourself. Try to build the best life you can while you're independent. Okay, while you're single. Okay. Now, let's clarify the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have two clarification cards. We got the King of Cups and we have the Devil. So the King of Cups is a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is my Cancer card. So you may be dealing with the Cancer or have Cancer placements. Then we have the Devil. The Devil is Capricorn energy. All right. So with the Devil, this is talking about a third party. You got some type of third party going on, Aquarius. So this could be obsessive thoughts. It could be negative, you know, beliefs. It could be alcoholism, you know, drug addiction, workaholism, bouts of depression. Like I said, you know, codependency. It's going to be different for all of you. But, you know, if this card is showing up, you know what this is. And this is something that you're going to have to take care of, because this is going to be a problem if you try to get in a relationship with somebody with this going on. Okay. Because this is like having another plate that you're spinning. Okay. Then we've got this King of Cups. King of Cups is a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Like I said, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And with this card, this is saying that you have a lot of love to give. Okay. You want this higher level of commitment. You have a lot of love to give, Aquarius. But what you got to understand is you have to find the balance between your mind and heart. You have to learn how to control your emotions, and you have to accept the things that you know, you cannot change. These are the things that you need to be working on while you're going through this spiritual awakening. When I tell you to go back and do the work, do the healing, that's what this is. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move to the next question. The next question is, how do you see each other? Okay. Or how do you see your person? And we have the Devil. So the Devil is Capricorn energy. All right. This is coming up again. All right. So this can talk about, for some of you, codependency. All right. You may be codependent with this person, or you may see them as codependent, or this can just talk about, you know, obsession. Like either your person is obsessed with you or you're obsessed with them. All right. But like I said, it could be all those other things. They could have a devil like you too. Bouts of depression, you know, drug addiction, alcoholism. It's going to be, you know, a bunch of different things. So with this devil card, like I said, it's showing up twice. So this is telling me that the both of you have a devil that you have to deal with. So let me clarify. Why is the devil here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Magician. Okay, so with the Nine of Wands, this is talking about, you know, the wounded warrior. Like I said, you've been through a lot. All right. I feel like, you know, it may have, that's probably what's caused you to shut down and be in that Queen of Swords energy, because you had this false start with this person. Also with the Nine of Wands, like I said, it's just saying you've had, you know, you have not had it easy when it comes to relationships. Things haven't always worked out the way that you wanted them to. You know, you wanted them to, but I feel like you're not giving up. You're still hanging on in there, which is good. All right. And with this Magician card, this is talking about you trying to manifest. And Spirit is saying, you know, new love is coming, because this card can talk about, you know, the beginning of a new relationship. Okay. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're trying to manifest a new relationship, but you got this devil you got to deal with. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move to the next card. It says, the question is, how do you feel about the relationship with this person? And we've got the Nine of Wands again. So you're feeling like, you know, this is going to be another battle that you have to deal with because of all the things, all the ways you've been conditioned in the past from things that have happened in other relationships. Okay. But like I said, you have to just put your nose to the grindstone and really just make the decision to heal these things and get out of this negative thought pattern. Okay. And I feel like you're trying to do that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify that Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here, please, Spirit, for Aquarius? Okay, so we've got two clarification cards. We've got the Empress, which is Taurus Libra energy, and then the Page of Swords, which is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so with this Nine of Wands, the first card we're going to talk about is the Page of Swords. All right. So this is saying that, you know, there are going to be delays, as I always tell you, because this is a divinely guided connection. Okay. Also with this Page of Swords, this is you watching. You're watching your person because, you know, I feel like for a lot of you, it's been a while and you're wondering what's going on their side. Okay. And for those of you who say you're not watching, if you're watching this reading, that counts as watching your person. Okay. They may be watching you as well. I'm pretty sure that they are. All right. Then we've got the Empress. The Empress is, like I said, Taurus Libra energy. It's talking about, you know, you needing to get more in touch with your softer side. This card can also talk about, you know, you needing to learn how to stand in your power, know your worth, be very abundant. All right. So that's what you're supposed to be doing when you're working on yourself with that Nine of Wands. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move on to the next question. The next question is, what do you want from the relationship is what this is saying, what the question is. And we've got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this card is talking about taking back control of your life. So I feel like this is saying that you want to take back control of your love life. You want to be able to have the type of love life you want to have. Like I said, something long-term committed and stable. And you know, you're ready for that to happen is what I feel like this card is saying. Okay. Why is the King of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay. We have the Hierophant again, Taurus energy. This is talking about you wanting marriage, long-term commitment. Okay. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles. You want to have teamwork and, you know, build a relationship of quality that can lead to marriage or a higher level of commitment is what this is telling me. Okay. Okay. So like I was telling you, you know, that it's good that you want that you want to have that, but you got to understand that it requires a lot of work to get to that point, or a lot of work on yourself first before you can get to that point. Okay. All right. So last question is, how do you see a possible future together with your person? And we've got the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a love offer. It's something well thought out. So I feel like with this card, you know, it's saying you want to start off small and basically grow from there. You want to start off with a love offer for something long-term and committed, but, you know, and grow from there. But you want to start, you know, and take baby steps and not jump into anything, which is good. Okay. All right. So why is the Page of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Okay. We have two clarification cards. We got the Nine of Swords and we've got the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. So with the Nine of Swords, this is telling me that you're worried that this is not going to come about. Okay. Because like I said, it's taking a long time. It's not, you know, happening as soon as you want it to. But like I said, this is divinely guided. So everything has to happen in its own time frame. Okay. Because I've done, you know, research, and a lot of, you know, some people, they say it's taking years for them and their person to get together because they both had to balance themselves out. So you got to look at this. If you want things to move forward quicker, then you know, go harder on the things you're doing to, you know, to balance yourself out. That's the one thing I can tell you to do. Focus more on yourself and stop, you know, don't worry about that person, because like I said, when you look at that person, that's what is creating that longing and that wanting and stuff. But if you can take that away, like I said, you'll get to a point where, you know, you'll always love your person and you'll want to be with them, but you're going to be okay, you know, either way. And that's the way you should be, because that means that you're independent, you're confident, you know, and you are good on your own, which is the way everybody needs to be before they enter a relationship. And because like I said, if that was the case, there would be a lot less divorce than what goes on today, because see, we're looking for other people to fill us up. Like I told you, no looking for anybody to fill your holes, no looking for outside validation. You do everything for yourself. And that is the way you bring in someone who is gonna you know, reciprocate and do the things for you that you do for them, by you starting with yourself. Everywhere something in your life doesn't work, ask yourself, well, how am I doing this to myself? What am I doing to make this come about? What are my thoughts? You know, what are these beliefs that I have that are making these situations in my life show up the way that they are? Okay. Then we've got the Death card. Like I said, this is Scorpio energy. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio placements. This is talking about, you know, you wanting to have a reunion. So I feel like, you know, this could also talk about you being worried that this is going to end and it's not going to work out the way that you want it to. One thing I can tell you, if you continue to chase and continue to obsess, yeah, then it's not going to work out, because you got to let that go. That stage, it's like stages, just like any other relationship or any other, it's a spiritual awakening, which has stages. And you got to let that go, the obsession go, so that you can, you know, take the focus and put it back on yourself. All right. Okay. So the one thing I can tell you, Aquarius, I feel like, you know, if you do the work that you need to do and continue to focus on yourself, this is a destined relationship. You have to understand that. But everything is going to happen in its own time frame, in its own timing. All right. And it takes time for you to get yourself together. It takes time for you to put all your ducks in a row. It takes time for your person to get themselves together as well, because some of your people are dealing with some heavy shit. Because this Devil card, like I said, it can talk about addiction. And you know, when I've done extended, information to that effect has come up sometimes, even for Aquarius. That's why you need to watch the you know, be watching the extended, because it tells you even more information about the situation. Okay. All right. So before you go, we're going to pull these Romance Angel Oracle cards, and we're going to see what else Spirit wants to tell you about this spread. Okay. We're going to take your person's questions, answers to these questions over to the extended. So if you want to purchase it, we got 2 ways to purchase it. All that information is in the description box below, okay? For Aquarius Spirit. Okay, we got 2 cards First one, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Then we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so as I was telling you, if this is your story, let's head on over to the extended, because there we're gonna, we're gonna do all these questions again. How we're gonna see how your person represents themselves, how they see you, how they feel about the relationship, what they want from the relationship, how they see a possible future with you together. Okay. In the extended, like I said, all the information is in the description box below at the very bottom. Okay. All right. Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Please have a good day, night, or evening. And thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.